Ugh. You guys have kind of seen this in the background before. This is kind of where I keep all my makeup items, and it does look like I need to kind of organize stuff. It is a little bit of a junkyard right now, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to go through some of the items that I want to kind of eliminate and also work on using up. This here is like a little Sterilite stack. I got it from Walmart, and you guys have seen it in my original makeup video, like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something. They have definitely stood the test of time. I still absolutely love them. And I think on occasion I've seen these, but they have like I haven't seen the white ones, but I've seen like gray ones and that sort of thing. Anyways, so it has a little flip top, and this is where I keep most of my like loose eyeshadows, and that sort of thing. And over here, just up top, I have like hair stuff, and these are some Halloween contacts, and this is some brow gel, which this is pretty new, and I have it sitting here. I should really put it somewhere else, but I definitely need to use that. So, okay, in the top here, woohoo! So, I have a sleek palette, and let's see if I can open this. This is a UK brand, and this is in Chaos, and this was a gift, which is probably why I've really hung on to it for so long. The colors are still pretty amazing. To be honest, that was kind of silly. I need some Kleenex. I better not do that, otherwise this will just turn into a giant mess. That's definitely something, I'm gonna work to use up, or like at least use a bit of before I let it go. Alright, so in here I have like kind of a random selection of things, and I can already see a couple things that I'm going to get rid of. I have a couple Urban Decay things over here. This is, let me open it. This is, what is it called? Graffiti. So it's their, really popular green, but you can see it's like not even really used at all. And then I have a Stardust one, and it's like, woo! That is just gorgeous. I think I've used this once in a video, but it's such a strong color. It's not one I use all that often, but definitely want to try to use those guys. And then this is a Body Shop mineral eyeshadow, which I actually really like. These, I have a few Essence eyeshadows in here. These two, the Metal Glam ones, I don't really think I like these. I think I'm probably going to let go of these. Even though they're fairly new, they're not going to be what I reach for. So I'm going to put that in my giveaway or trash pile. These two I'm going to keep because they're really good everyday ones. I've talked about them, raved about them. This here is a Hard Candy single eyeshadow, and I'm going to let it go because I'm not a huge fan of this. I like there's another single one I have that's like beige, and I really like it, but that one doesn't really pay off much on color, and I can let it go. Let's see. Okay, and then I have two Body Shop. This is really new, and I really like their new single formula. It's really nice. And then this is one of the baked mineral duos I have. I love this one so much. Okay, on to the next drawer. Let's see here. So some of this stuff I don't want this video to be like 8 days long, so I'm just going to take out some stuff that I know I've already kind of talked about, and they're like new stuff, stuff I'm keeping. Some of these things I've already I put on a blog post. Hopefully you read my blog, wink wink. This is actually really new. I'm going to do a tutorial with this stuff because this is so crazy good. I thought I was going to hate this, but I gave it a shot. It's so pretty. Okay, I've got some more Wet n Wild singles that I know that I'm keeping. This palette is fairly new. I'm going to keep that. Actually, it's brand new, so I'm going to keep that. Pretty much all the Wet n Wild stuff in here I'm going to keep, so let's see here. So those are Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild. This is Annabelle. This is a palette from last year. Oh my god. Okay, this definitely... Well, I don't know actually. What is this? This is an eye primer, But it's a bad sign I don't even know what it is. There's no... Okay, I'm going to put that in my probably trash pile. I'm going to have to test these out. So I've had them for a while, but like this one, I don't think I've ever used. It's like pretty much brand new. Same with... Oh no, I think I've used this one before, and this one, I think I might have to just let these go. I'm going to test them out and see if they're expired. Okay, and then the rest of these are like liner gels and stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, next drawer. Next drawer doesn't really want to open the full way. Okay. Okay, so this is some skin / face stuff. You guys have seen this. Keeping that. You know, it's funny. I've had this for a while. This is a water-based foundation, so there's not really any oil in here that's going to go rancid. But yeah, I don't know. I think that this is not a product that Alice and Raphael actually makes anymore, but it's a nice product. I should use it. This was just kind of me kind of packaging some products so I could use it for my personal use. And it's just some of the salmon concealer from Ben Nye. Okay, maybe I'll put it in my maybe pile. Okay, and this is some CC cream. Gonna definitely use that. This is the e.l.f. primer. Not a huge fan, but you know, it's primer. This one I might have to let go. The lid didn't really want to sit on either, so plus the color's off, and yeah, I don't know. I think I might just have to let this go, but I'll swatch it and see. Okay. Oops. Okay, so this is one of these e.l.f. mixture palette things. What is this one? This is a warm. I think I remember not liking this because it made me really ashy. This is a concealer, which I haven't used really. Or maybe I have. I think I might have tried it once, but it's really too light. Okay, so then the last two things in here are blush sticks, and I want to keep both of these because they're both, this one's, oh my god, I need to use some of this stuff, and it's a really nice product. Alright, so the last drawer. This is kind of, well, I got a random lip gloss in here. Sometimes I just throw stuff in where I'm like, oh, there's room stuff. But this is kind of mostly bronzers, but it's kind of cheek stuff. So this is, I'm going to keep this. This is the big bronzer from Wet n Wild. It's good for body bronzing too, so. Aw, I always forget about this. This is, again, is like one of my favorite hard candy things. It's the Hula Hula bronzer. This is a rebuy, and I rebought it and haven't used it, so it's kind of crazy. This is new. I haven't used it. It's the, just like one of the shimmer squeezy things. Shimmer facial whips, whatever. So this is starting to get a little bit on its last legs. I need to work on to use this up a little bit, or it's got to go. I'm pretty sure they still sell it. This is a Bonnabelle bronzer. It's a really heavy package. I'll hang on to it and try and use it up a little bit. I want to use some of these things before I'm rid of them because honestly, this is pretty much brand new. Definitely need to use that. Wow, I didn't realize I had so many bloody bronzers. Oh, and there's more. So this is my Physicians Formula 1. I've had this one for quite some time, and I think I've put in more use in this one than I have the other ones. These are two Body Shop Shimmer Waves. This one I am going to keep until I use it up because it's probably the most beautiful shimmer. It's kind of like a mineralized skin finish. This is the most beautiful highlight I think I own. And I don't know why it's in the back of this drawer, so I'm going to take that out. This one here is like their bronzer. I'm not huge on it. I have also a Physicians Waves one, so I'm gonna decide between the two because really I don't need both, and this one's just sitting here probably because I'm like, look, these fit together and they fit in this nice little box together because I'm weird like that. This is actually pretty new. I don't really like how their packaging just collects dust like this though. But this is a blush, if I can open it, you know, just an everyday kind of pink color. I do like this and I should use it. So yeah, most of this drawer I'm keeping, I guess. So most of the stuff that's kind of hanging out over here, I'm going to keep. This stuff is pretty new. This is all the, or not all of them, but a lot of the studio blushes from e.l.f. And I have a couple of the baked bronzer slash blush from e.l.f. there. And I like to keep that stuff and use it for tutorials because I know a lot of you guys out there have e.l.f. So this is kind of like my junk drawer, apparently. This is a lipstick stack. I'm going to really try to, you know, whoops, use up or discard real quick. Most of these are just minerals. Like a lot of this is like eyeshadows I made from TKB, and some of it's just mica or transpotted sort of things. Like I think this little purple stack, this one on the bottom here, is from Urban Decay. And it's really gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Yeah, it's like a purpley, shimmery gorgeousness. But anyways, let's skip through this. This is mostly just like lashes and tools and, you know, my mineral stacks. I need to organize. This is not an organizing video. I just decided. Yeah, I think most of the stuff in here, I'm looking and I'm like, I think most of it gonna keep. Most of it is either newly-ish or, you know, just not used at all. Okay, eyeliners, same sort of business here. Some of these I know that I'm gonna just pitch because I don't like this one, this Essence Gray Kajal, don't like it at all. Can go in the garbage for all I care. I don't know. Some of these I'm gonna have to sit through and root through some of them a little bit more because there's definitely like, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Okay, so these are all the black eyeliners I have, which is kind of unnecessary. Ugh. Like, I don't know how to decide. There's some that I really like Lise Watier, Annabelle, Starlux, Bare Essentials. This one is actually, I'm pretty sure it's done with. These two are kind of iffy. I'm not sure if I like either of these really all that much. And I'm going to keep the black jumbo pencil because that's good for tutorials and stuff. What else we got in here? Do we have anything else in here that's just time to go? I think this Body Shop one. I think I'm going to look at these because I know they're getting a little old. Actually, this one's pretty new still. Okay. This is hard, people. Okay, so there's a few things in here I know is just, they're like, I've kind of mixed them around to see like what is in here actually. And there's some stuff I know automatically I'm going to get rid of that it's just more old than I can even admit to. Those are going bye-bye garbage. Some of these things are kind of like, I guess, older from the lines, but they're fairly new and unused. This one is actually one that I really like, and I'm gonna just like work to use it now because it's a really nice fall lip gloss. Okay, so this is pretty new, but the color is just like, ugh. I always have to do something else to make it work, but I feel really weird giving away stuff like this to friends, so I'm probably gonna just try and use it up myself some way. This is new. These are, okay, so I don't know when Urban Decay had these. My friend gave me a couple of these because she used to work at Sephora. And the weird, kind of disturbing packaging is like, I don't know what they're really thinking. They smell so good. So I think I'm just going to keep this one and I will let go of this one. I don't really use that one. I don't really think it looks all that good on me, so I'm just going to pass that. This is kind of an unknown brand. I don't know if you guys even know what this is. It's Bailey. I got it in a gift or a box subscription, but I don't subscribe to them because I don't really see the value in it, especially since there's not that much cruelty-free stuff in a box. So yeah, but it is pretty. It's kind of like that Urban Decay Love Gloss or whatever it is. So I'll try and use it up before I get rid of it. I do have some NYX glosses that I will keep. I have this Hourglass gloss that I actually really like, and I will keep. So this is kind of the keeper pile, and this is the probably get rid of pile. So I'm just going to put this stuff back in. So these four things actually in my lipstick stack are lip glosses, and they just kind of sit nicely up there. But these are all Essence, and they're all pretty good. So leave those in there. These, I actually kind of went through this stack recently. These ones are all good. The Delicious are good. I know that a couple of these I plan to get rid of. There was one in here that was fine though. It wasn't that one. Let's see, is it this one? No, it's not that one. Okay. So those two I'm going to let go of because they're just, it's time to say goodbye. Which makes me really sad because I have this weird, like, I love how these click together. I love the little bullets. Well, that was kind of stupid. I don't know which one is the one I'm keeping. I think it might be this one I'm keeping. Yeah. Alright. So I guess I'll put that one over there then. Those two can go in that pile. These are e.l.f. lipsticks, but they kind of failed me in my opinion. I don't want to, they're just a mess, so I think I might just, they're fine formula-wise, but I just think they're just, yeah, I'm just gonna let those ones go. There's all the stuff I'm planning to kind of discard. This is kind of like a little cubby thing in my bathroom, and this is a lot of my everyday stuff, or at least stuff that I'm, you know, consciously trying to use up to kind of clear out from my collection. And I usually keep, you can see I gotta wash my brushes, but that's kind of where I keep my brushes, and there's a couple up top here. And this little basket, I did just recently clear out my mascaras, but I've got a couple here that are still good and I'm using. And I threw this one in here because I should try and use it up. Got my lip scrub, my eyebrow kit. I have my flower foundation here, my face and body that I'm trying to use up, and then behind here there's like vitamin C spray from the Body Shop back there. Up top I have some CC cream. A lot of this stuff is, you know, eyeliners and eyebrow stuff, and then these are just brushes and tweezers. And then the top here, I'll open this up. Yeah, there's some things in here that I know I need to use up. This thing here, I know this is so old, but I love it. I'm hanging on to dear life for this stupid thing. It smells good, it looks good, and I'm working to use it up. This is a new Body Shop lipstick. I think I'll put that with my collection in the other room. Most of the stuff in here is stuff I'm trying to use up. That's still relatively decent. Or stuff that I really love. So, like, this is a new lipstick I think I might put in there too, in the other room. And yeah, so this is all stuff that I'm actively working on trying to use up. Onto my kind of foundation concealer drawer. A lot of this stuff is either stuff I normally use and really like, or I'm trying to use up. So, like this, for example, is something I really like and use. These powders are good. This is good. This is fairly old. The top part, the concealer part, is not one that I really use. I have used it, but it's more like the powder in the bottom that I'm trying to use up because it's a really fine powder. Then I have another one of those HD concealers from e.l.f., which is, I don't know, kind of ho-hum about it actually. These two are just like little containers that I keep concealer in for when I'm traveling. Come on there. So these are actually, like, this used to be a Benefit sample container, but it's actually got some cream foundation. I think the e.l.f. cream foundation's in there. So let's put those down here. And then I have a couple MAC items that I'm working through, and I have this Touche Laquette that was given to me. I'm trying to use that up. It's almost finished actually. And this is actually really similar to the Lightning Touch from the Body Shop, so I'll probably just replace it with that. Although I don't know. Everyone kind of goes on about this, but I don't really see why it's so spectacular for me anyways. Then I have my concealer. The stick end is actually used up. I'm just working on this part. Then there's this powder, the pressed powder. I think I can open it. I've hit pan on it, but this powder really sucks. I don't like it. I'm just trying to use it when I can. So that's kind of my foundation stuff drawer. Okay, so this drawer is kind of my eye-ish drawer. This I know is, I just used it and it's done. I gotta get rid of that, so I'm just gonna throw it over there. This liner, I was gonna test it because it's from NYX. It's one of their colorful liquid eyeliners, and I kind of hang on to these because they're nice for tutorials and stuff, but you know, it's not the sort of thing you can really use up unless you're crazy about blue before they expire, so I'll have to swatch that and see if it's still decent. I keep my duo brushes in here so that I don't squish the bristles from e.l.f. or Eco Tools, and actually someone asked me to review these, so I'll do that soon. Most of the stuff here is pretty brand new, like this palette back here Marcel sent to me. It's got colors that I have a lot of, so it's just like a regular neutral palette, but the highlights in here are actually really pretty, so maybe I'll try and do something with them soon. But this was the Hard Candy eyeshadow I was telling you about, the one that I actually do like. It's in Infatuation, and it's a really nice sheer highlight. It kind of reminds me of something like Rice Paper from MAC. It's a really pretty sheer kind of yellow-based highlight. It's really, really pretty. Back here I have some Body Shop shadows. These are, I know they're in here even though they're lip stuff, but I was given these and they're brand new. I haven't even touched them yet. I want to kind of use up some other lip stuff before I do that. Now, can I close this? There we go. One-handed. Okay, so this one, oh, and I've got more lipsticks. Well, look, I'll put these in my other lipstick organizer thing. These are actually still pretty good. They're everyday sort of wearable ones that I'm working on. And, okay, so this container is actually, in here is a Jordana blush that I really, really love. Really, it's my favorite one. I think it is called, well, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really beautiful peach kind of coral color that's not shimmery. But I like this little Pandora's Box container, so I have it in there. This Urban Decay container is actually empty. I use it to transport blushes that are the same size. I think this I'm going to let go of, because I have that Body Shop one I was mentioning, and I just don't ever seem to use this. I have some of the Honey Bronze in here. I'm going to hang on to this for summer because it's still quite full. I think I got it last summer, and I haven't really used that much of it. Bronzer do I use pretty often. This is Pinktastic. It's a beautiful highlight. I love it. It's from e.l.f. This is actually kind of this is one I kind of mixed together myself. It's got a little bit of like translucent, well, it's not translucent, but it's got some powder and then some highlight shimmer mica in it, and it's actually really pretty. Doll or something. Anyways, that's another blush that I use pretty regularly from Hard Candy. And then I have this other Bare Minerals blush. I actually really like this one. It's kind of like a dusty kind of terracotta-ish shade. It's really pretty and it looks really nice on. And I hate how dirty the packaging gets, though. Really not my favorite for that. Alright, so these things, this little pile here is going to be the ones that I just see if a friend of mine would like. You know, I kind of doubt she's going to want this, and maybe this. I'm not really sure, but I'll just see, and then otherwise they're pretty much done with. If she doesn't want this one, I might just keep it because it's not that bad of a swatch. You can see it on my arm there. It's just, I'm just not really in love with it. But I mean, if she doesn't want it, I'll hang on to this one. So over here is the items I decided to keep, which isn't actually that many, but these eyeliners actually were a lot better than I expected. And of course I know I'm stretching the expiry life, but you know, I could do that on myself. Maybe not on a client, but I can do it on myself. So, alright, so here is the big giant pile of things that I'm going to be getting rid of. I'm really proud of myself because there's definitely things in here that I could convince myself to hang on to out of, you know, whatever. But some of the stuff is just flat out expired and I don't really want to use them anymore. I think they're I don't even want to risk myself. This thing just is a piece of, you know what, just like, I have tried to sharpen this and like, it is just the thickest, grossest piece of, it's just terrible. It's terrible. And it's really waxy and like, I don't even know what to say. That's just like the worst eyeliner I've ever seen or used. And it doesn't even, yeah, it just sucks so bad. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have a purging to do of your collection, please share the video because I love watching these videos. It's like a secret obsession of mine. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments and leave them below. And other than that, stay beautiful and I'll see you next time.